Hey, Scott Lehman here, and I want to welcome you back this week to our series on where we're talking about how to live the life of your dreams and how to find your how you're going to make sure you get this dream done, that you're going to make it a reality. In our previous weeks, we've talked about, your what drives you, what your purpose is in life, your why, the passion in your life, the when are you going to do it? And you can find those videos back either at my Facebook page or my YouTube channel. But if you haven't watched them, go back and watch them because they set the foundation for where we are today. And today we're going to talk about your how. How are you going to get it done? Well, the first thing is that we are not talking about particular skills or steps in your journey, because that's something that only you can decide. Only something that you can sit down and say, well, this is what I need to do today and this is what I need to do tomorrow. But what we're talking about is looking at the steps that can be done that will help you to break down the big picture. See, the real challenge is that we get overwhelmed with our fears. We look at this big goal and we say, number one, we say, who are we to do it? But then on top of that, we look at it and say, man, this goal has 200, 300, 400 steps. There's a lot of things that has to be done in order to get where we want to go. So we get overwhelmed and say, well, I could never do all that. But the power is getting the small steps in every day that make a difference in your life. Baby steps that when added together will bring us to our results and our goal. My sister Kathy and her husband Ted were up visiting us this summer, and my wife Jean and I were out walking on a trail with them. And the trail was pretty long, and towards the end of it, Jean was getting a little tired, and Kathy and her were talking, and Kathy said, well, quit thinking about trying to get to the end of the trail. What I need you to do is just look at that tree down the line and just focus on that tree we can see, and let's walk to it. And then when they would get to that tree, they would say, oh, well, let's pick another tree just down there. Let's walk to that tree. And tree by tree, we got to the end of the trail without getting overwhelmed in the process. And so that's the same with setting our goals and with getting the results that we want to do. And every step we take is one that brings us that much closer to our goal. In part 2, we're going to break this down for you. I'm going to lay out some steps where you can see how to put all this into a much smaller perspective that will give us the action that we need in order to move forward with your goals. I would love to hear about your journey. Up until this point, we've talked about the what, the why, the when, and now the how. But we haven't really talked about your journey. What's specific to you? What do you want to do? Why do you want to do it? And most importantly, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to listen to another video and not take any action? Are you going to let another year slip by without doing what you know you need to do? I look forward to talking with you, to reading the comments below. And as always, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel, Scott Lehman Speaks, at both on Facebook or Scott Lehman Speaks on YouTube, where you can see all the videos that have led up to this point as well. I appreciate your time. If I can help you in any which way, work with you to help you sharpen your goals, your dreams, or just take on those life's challenges, you can find me at scottlehman.com. Have a blessed day.